Hi, thanks for tuning in today. Today is a read of my weekly Work Fame article, and this one is on envy. It's kind of juicy. I hope you enjoy it. And of course, the link to sign up for Work Fame to get this in your inbox is in the show notes. But I'll kick off now with the title and then we'll get right into it. How to use envy as career fuel instead of letting it destroy you. Have you ever felt weirdly annoyed seeing someone else win on LinkedIn? Here's why that reaction is actually useful and what to do about it. Every morning you open LinkedIn, and every morning the comparison machine starts running. It happens multiple times a week. Someone just got promoted to VP, another consultant landed a 6-figure contract, that speaker we both know is keynoting another major conference. And for just a moment, we feel that familiar sting. Why didn't I get that gig? How are they doing so well? What's wrong with me? Or is that just me? Asking for a friend. Anyway, this happens all day, every day, and these moments of comparison can wear you down. I'm here to tell you to stop beating yourself up about it. It's normal and it's human. And I believe it leaves you some incredible clues, I call them magical breadcrumbs, about what you want to chase. Firstly, let's establish the difference between jealousy and envy. Most people use jealousy and envy interchangeably, but they're quite different. Understanding the difference might help you handle these feelings better. Jealousy means you're worried about losing what you have. It's defensive. When a colleague gets promoted and you feel jealous, you're afraid your position is threatened. Envy means you want what someone else has. When you feel envious, you're seeing something you want for yourself. Jealousy can make you defensive and paranoid. Envy can motivate you to take action. Use envy to figure out what you want. Here's something that amazes me every time I work with high performers. Most of us can't specifically articulate what we want. When I coach someone to zoom out and answer, what do you actually want? It's a question that's either met with either a blank stare or a generic response like more money, more freedom. This is where envy becomes incredibly valuable. It does the work of goal setting for us. When we feel that pang of, I wish I had that, we're getting direct access to our subconscious desires. Here's how to decode your envy. You envy a consultant's lifestyle. You want the freedom to work anywhere or the ability to build something from scratch. You envy a colleague's confidence in the town hall. Maybe you also want to be seen as an expert in your field. You envy someone who networks easily. You want better professional relationships and opportunities. Don't feel guilty about envy. Write down what triggers it. These feelings point you toward the success you actually want. Try this. Open the Notes app on your phone and keep an envy journal for a few days. Every time you feel that pang, write it down. Turn LinkedIn scrolling into career research. Instead of scrolling and feeling bad, use this to fuel your aspirations. When something makes you envious, ask, what specifically am I envious of? Is this something that I actually want? What would I need to do to achieve something similar? Am I willing to do that? Who could I learn from or connect with? Also, pay attention to what you tell yourself about their win. They got promoted because they kissed up to the boss. They got that job because they know someone. They got that speaking gig through connections. Yes, maybe that's true. And maybe that gives you clues about where you need to step up. If networking got them the gig, what's your networking strategy? If relationship building with leadership helped their promotion, how are you building those relationships? If their podcast opened doors, how are you expanding your network? Your dismissive thoughts about their success reveal your blind spots. How to handle envy when it knocks. Step 1, accept the feeling. I'm feeling envious right now, and that's normal. Step 2, be specific. I'm envious of their Porsche 911, not I'm envious of their success. Step 3, ask the key question. Do I really want that? Be honest. If yes, and yeah, I do want that 911, figure out how they did it. What steps did they take? What skills did they build? What's the type of person they needed to become to attract that? If no, dig deeper. What appeals to you about their win? Can you get that feeling another way? Step 4, take one small action. You might even congratulate them. Here's what you don't do. Spend more time lamenting and resenting other people's wins rather than focusing on building your own. When your wins make other people uncomfortable. A friend told me about landing a big speaking gig. She said, it's such a relief that I can share this win with you without worrying about how you'll react. How many of us have felt that same relief? One of the most practical things you can do is create an inner circle of people who love cheering each other on. Look for people who feel secure in their own success, believe there's enough success for everyone, share both wins and struggles openly, ask about your goals and offer help. Avoid people who always try to one-up your stories and change the subject when you share good news. Generally speaking, that's good life advice, not just for this specific topic of envy. The bottom line, professional envy isn't going away. It's hardwired into human psychology, and social media makes it worse. You will feel professional envy. You will also trigger it in others. The question is, will you use these feelings to build the career and life you want, or let them hold you back? Your envy is telling you something important about what you want to achieve. Are you listening? Thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.